So, the question to this video is: should should we kill the cats? Should we kill cats or something like that? And I asked this question in a joking manner because I am a fan of cats and I like cats a lot. And since like 2018, I've been caring for stray cats and giving them food and things like that. And I've seen the animals that coexist with people and all this. It's very it's very hard because cats don't typically live in the wild, so they live in cities near people, and at the same time that they are sometimes they take advantage of that. Most of the times, cats and other animals that are throw around in the street, they suffer a lot because they have to live in an environment that is not theirs. It's not the wild. It's not, and they are not. Cats are kind of. They can live in the wild too, but other animals like dogs, and when they get abandoned, they can die very easily. And the thing is, when I've seen the cats, what cats go through, I kind of became appalled. And maybe this is a bit of to some people this might be weird, but I've been taking care of them, and I have seen a lot of things that happen to them. They live very rough lives. They get sick, and we don't have people like me. We don't have that care about them. We don't have all the money and things to take care of them all the time with everything they need. I try to my best, but it's not always possible to, you know, take care of a lot of cats. And so I see that they suffer a lot. And one of these days, I saw that they have this in Efilism philosophy. They have this idea that animals shouldn't exist, and I kind of was always like on the fence about it because how can you, how can we ever do something like Efilism right? Like and all the sentient life on Earth and things like that. So of course it's a very difficult task unless you like use a lot of atomic bombs and things like that. And maybe even then, maybe we can't take care of it all. Yeah, I mean, to kill all living things in the planet, which seems like, how can we ever do this in a way that, at the same time that it's kind of harmless to the animals, to people, and things like that. So Efilism deals with this. Well, tries to deal with these philosophies, and of course there are a lot of other ideas like animal welfare, you know, and veganism, like you know, not to cause harm and things like that. And I think I got before I delve into my answer to this, I think it was I think his name is Pentti Linkola. Pentti Linkola is maybe I can say that he's an environmentalist from Finland. I guess it's Finland. Maybe I'm wrong, but he kind of had this idea that I think it's called, I don't know if he's the author of this idea, but I think the idea is called deep ecology, and it talks about environmentalism in a way that not every anti-natalist would agree, but at the same time there are very good points about humanity and our place in this ecosystem, in Earth's ecosystem and everything. So he kind of talks about this, and he says that he is like in favor of killing cats, like in Finland, because the cats are not native. And I saw a native from Finland, and I saw I think it was Imenden that said in the anti-natalist podcast about you know, like, why do we neuter the cats and then release them, or take care of them and then release them again so they can suffer again? And I think I can see the point of that. I can understand the idea that he's talking about. It's kind of like the myth is kind of Sisyphical in a way, because you know you are caring about beings that are living in a rough environment, so and they can theoretically they can survive the environment, but at the same time they will be hurt a lot, you know. So we take care of them, we spend all this money to take them to the vet, and then we release them to the streets, and they get sick again and they get hurt again, and then we take them to the vet, we spend money, and then we release them to the streets. And I think this is a very difficult answer to give, because while this is true, at the same time you have I think the idea is that we have to neuter stray animals until there are no stray animals left, you know. I think that's the idea. But I see that what is happening most of the time is that it is a losing battle, kind of, in a way, you know, because we are taking them to the vet, and then they are getting sick, and we take them to the vet again and spend all this money and get a neuter, you know, and release them in the street, and they get sick again. So it's this like a circle. So I can kind of understand, like, please, like he said, like, I think I understood that he said that we should, you know, just let them die, you know. I think that's what he said. And to be honest, I'm kind of conflicted about it, because I like cats a lot. And at the same time that I like them, I want them to live. I want them to be happy and have fun. At the same time, I think most of their lives are very rough. And I'm using cats to exemplify, you know, to make an example of this philosophy. And I like them. I like them to have, you know, have fun and be free and things like that. But at the same time, I know that they have a lot of problems, you know. Uh, so perhaps sometimes it would be better for them even to not exist. I can kind of see this point, but at the same time, you get lost with Efilism in a way that, for example, how okay, the cats, maybe we can take care of the cats, and maybe we can take care of the dogs, the stray dogs, but how are we going to take care of all sentient life? And the answer to that, after thinking about it, came to realize that the answer is there's no, we don't have to worry. My answer would be we don't have to worry about all sentient life, you know. Uh, we have to worry about mainly mammals, you know. Mammals are very close to us. They can understand pain, harm, and suffering like us. And when you go down in the taxonomical scale, you get down to animals that are not very different in the way they process pain and suffering and things like that. Of course, that still exists, but at the same time, it's very different, you know. So I think this is the answer there. We don't have to worry about all sentient life. We don't have to worry about all animals even. We have to worry about some sentient life, some advanced sentient life, like mammals, like felines, you know, canids, and other mammals, and maybe reptiles and things like that, all the way maybe to fish. But when you get down from fish to other kinds of small animals, smaller, things quite become quite different in the way they process life, they process pain. And maybe those animals are so different from us that they don't understand life in this way that we do, you know? They don't have an understanding of life in the way that we do, but at the same time, they don't have this understanding of suffering and pain in the same way that we do, you know? So maybe that's the answer, you know? We don't have to worry about all sentient life, all organisms in life. We don't worry about like vegetables, you know, like plant life, because they are very different in the way they process things. They are alive, but they are very different from us. At the same time, there are animals that are very close to maybe to even trees. They stay fixed in a single point their entire lives. They don't have complex functions and things like that. So maybe those animals they don't care about it, you know? And yeah, so I guess I'm saying we don't have to. I guess I was trying to talk about two things in this video, you know? But yeah, that's it. For now, that's it. I have just 1 minute left. So yeah, maybe I continue on the next video.